I knew that. All right, now we're live. Let's wait for people to come in a little bit. Chuckle on in because it is 19 minutes after. This light being late, but had some issues close to the start
Yeah.
that we couldn't foresee. But anyways, episode 7, Roots and Records, the season finale, season 1. And you know what? Who knows? Season 2 might be closer.
Might be.
Than we think. Me and my co-host Kareem Boyer things.
Yeah.
Closing out the week, closing out the trials. I've been counting it day 7/day 4 because we've been going since Monday.
Right.
So we're going. What have you enjoyed the most?
Oh wow, just the atmosphere, man.
Yeah.
Like people don't understand. Going to the national stadium and the vibes inside of the stadium is, like next to none.
Yeah.
All if 10 people there, we
True.
got cheer, you gotta hear the blow horns, you gotta see excitement. So yeah, I can't wait though. The final day today, which is just some fireworks.
Final day coming, and added drama that we aren't used to. I don't think this has ever happened in history where at the trials there's gonna be a 4x4, and I've gotten some intel.
Yeah.
Not sure how accurate it is, so make sure you come to the trials, the stadium later for watch. So obviously you know the rules. We have to have 2 other countries in there.
Right.
So from what I've heard, and you can tell me what you heard too, is that St. Vincent and Grenadines will be one.
Yeah.
And then there's gonna be a Jamaica green and a Jamaica black.
Right.
So I didn't know that your own country could count as the next country.
Right. I heard that it's going to be 2 teams.
Yeah.
Well, 2 Jamaica teams.
Yeah.
I never knew that could have counted as two countries. But I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, and as far as the team, there hasn't been any official release in terms of names, but from what I've heard from my sources, that it's going to be the top 4 guys.
As it should be.
As it should be, right? Because those are the best people that we obviously have available. They finish, top 4, and the whole goal is like you have to do what you have to do to do it for the island, right? You want to be out there running the 400 and the 4x4. I think anybody running the 400 wants to run the 4x4.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not really a big decision on if you should run. You should run, definitely.
I mean, I've been hearing a lot of discussions, right, about who's going to be on the team, who should be on the team. Yeah, and I'm just like, it's a no-brainer for me, bro. Just use the top 4.
Yeah.
There should be no questions unless one of the athletes are kind of feeling injured or fine. But other than that, it should be the top 4 with 3 men on the sub 45.
Yes.
2 days ago, and a 45 low. We're definitely getting that standard if they, come and deliver just like we saw them in that 400-meter finals. We're absolutely getting it. I've said it from day one. We want 3 sub 45 performers.
That's all.
I know we have it.
Yes.
So
I mean, and for anybody who's watching, we're live on YouTube. We're also live on TikTok. So TikTok people, so TikTok people, drop in the chat or the comments.
Yeah.
Who you think? How should we do the lineup with these top 4s, right? I'm gonna give my suggestions. Usually I stay away.
I mean, you're best person for those.
Since we know,
suggestions.
All right.
So go ahead.
Suggestions for the lineup is me. Hold on, let me put this medal on just in case anybody.
Please, because it's the final time that for the season we're going to be showing them this medal, right?
Yeah. Last time I see the medal, so I put on the medal just so we can see the credentials of why it should be like this, right?
Yes.
All right. On the first leg, when you're in the 4x, I teach now listen today. Now I learn about 4x4.
Yes,
first leg, you want someone who like their split is going to be good, but like they're going to run close to what they run in the open. To me personally, you have to put one of the 44 guys up top.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? You have to start them off because you get out, you're going to stay out. If you have to now be running back, that's putting too much pressure. One of the things that we have to consider going in is like, are those other teams going to be able to push us to the faster time? In my opinion, no. I think they're there to, fill in the requirements of being a qualified time.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be like mostly a solo run. I don't know what the other Jamaica team is going to look like. Probably going to be something decent. Maybe if it can be a 302 team, but that's still like 3 seconds behind what we need to be. So we need somebody who's going to separate early. I think that's really going to set the standard for what's going to come. Me personally. So it's going to be DeAndre Watkins, correct? Sean Bailey, Javon Powell, and Fort was
it Zanjon Barnes? No.
Fort was Zanjon Barnes. Double check that for us. Who was fourth in the 400 meter in the 400 meter men? So I personally I'll put Powell up top.
Pole on the first.
Pole on first. What do you think about that?
No.
I'm putting Pole up top because look, I know he can give me a strong split. You know what I mean? But I think that
Ryan Hales, right? So much things happening, man.
I put Ryan Hales on second. Because guess what? I don't think Ryan Hales is going to give me a super, super fast split up top. If we get 44 up top, I'm telling you this. Just walk out that stadium. We'll get the time. If you get 45-8, think about it. Let's say we put who would you put up top? So I always want to discuss who would you put up top.
I absolutely understand your logics because I was even thinking like that, right? Yeah. But I'm also thinking from the side of, okay, I should think, as a 4x4 runner, yeah. You're looking at the clock. We know what time we should be in at where, right? So for argument's sake, if I am on the third leg and I realize that, we're like, 1 or 2 seconds behind, let's push, right? For me, I would have Ryan started.
As a runner?
For me.
When you're on the track, you don't, as a 4x4,
you don't see no.
No, you know what much that you have to do if you know say you have 2 seconds.
Well, right? I'm putting Ryan.
So wait, if you put Ryan up top, right?
Yeah.
What do you think he's gonna give us up top?
I feel like he's gonna give us something special.
No, give me a number, give me a range.
45 low.
45 low? But I don't think you run 45 low in the open.
Like a 45. I mean, we've seen people in relays, right? They've done some spectacular things that they've never done before.
Here's my thoughts. Let's say, I think, right? Do you believe that he can split 44, Ryan Hayes?
Today, no.
I think he can split. If you run 45 low, you can split 44.
Okay.
Definitely, right?
Yeah.
With that logic,
so he's definitely staying then on my first leg then.
So this is what I'm saying. If he can split 44, I want somebody who's going to run 44 up top, which is Javon Powell. It's Javon Powell to Ryan Hayes. That's 44 opener to a 44 split.
Okay.
That's my logics, right?
Okay. And who's the third leg?
Third leg, I got to give it to DeAndre Watkins. Because, yes, he's the champion, but I'm going to experience on anchor. I'm going with a guy who's run 44 that every time he's ran this year. Like DeAndre Watkins, great run, a big over half a second PB. But I don't know what you're going to give me for the next one, but I know that you can give me a 44 on third leg. On the anchor, this is the thing, and every runner is different. With me, the more people around me, the more I'm going to push. You have to know how to repeatedly run that time without anybody around you. Sean Bailey has ran 44 multiple times. His legs know what 44 is. So DeAndre Watkins, he just ran 44 for the first time. Yeah. His legs might forget, and he's going to be out there for the first time since running that. So it's just like, in his head, he's going to think, run just like how I ran before. But remember, he's going to be out there by himself. As compared to when he was in a full-fledged race, he was knowing where everybody else was. And like, if you're running against somebody like Sean Bailey and you're leading him, then you're in a good position, right? Yeah. But if you're out there running by yourself, it's just like, you don't know where you're at.
True.
You might be there at 45.8, you might 45.5, you might be sub 44. So it's just like, everybody, let me know what you think. That's my team. It's going to be Javon Powell, Ryan Hayes, DeAndre Watkins to Sean Bailey.
Okay.
That's my 258 team right there.
No, my team.
Yeah, okay.
I'm still sticking with Raheem. I'm sorry. Raheem on my first leg, right? Javon Powell for sure.
Second, okay.
On that second leg. And I'm going to disagree with you with the third and fourth leg.
So you want Sean on third?
I want Sean on third. Bear in mind, yes, Sean has been doing this. Sean knows what to do. Yeah. I feel like he's more seasoned. I've said this before. It's a relay is about heart more than anything else. You see, a relay, you're just like, if I have to leave my legs on the track, I'm going to do it. When I say Sean can do that.
No.
But you see the boy, the DeAndre Watkins, brother?
Yeah.
From DeAndre Watkins, his last year champs. Yeah. All medals. Right? I remember him, I mean college man, obviously.
College.
So DeAndre Watkins, I remember in the 400 meters at champs, so an inside lane, he wasn't in the favorites at all.
Yeah.
That man, watch today. When DeAndre lead him Edzo, like Christopher Kobe Taylor, it's time.
Yeah.
When I saw that man in that 400 meters final at champs, bro, like he gave heart. When I saw that man also on the 4x1 in the same champs, and then was on the 4x4 in the same champs. Yeah. And I remember seeing JC went live, and I remember him saying, I felt like my legs were going out, right? So on that 4x4 was mostly the 800 man there.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I knew that I had to fight about the business, what kind of pain me I feel, we're gonna deal with it after. I feel like somebody like that have a dog in them, and I feel like, yes, it's just gone, sub 45. We don't know how his body, is going to feel, because to do a PB, it kind of takes a while to recover, right? But I feel like that little boy is going to pull a grit every single thing. But your team is solid.
Hey, I wish I could run both teams. Wish we could just duplicate them and run and see what team is going to be best. But look, if nothing to motivate them on them, make that $1 million motivated. 250,000.
Oh, indeed.
Wait, question. If I get 250 right now,
that's
what first thing I spend it?
But the wrong person asked for Fitz, because
I floss it out.
This is me. One thing about it, I'm gonna treat myself. Like, I feel like I'm gonna treat myself for everything. Like, oh, you deserve this today just for waking up.
Where's the Olympics?
Right? They're like, oh, whoa, I made the Olympics. Wow.
Well, I told you that now, make it to the next day.
Berto Yardi says, Fitz, understand the thing, listen and learn. Okay, good. Wizard Nib says, facts, put the lowest PB to the front to get a good head start. Okay, so I'm assuming that you were saying
that backwards still,
with heels for me on the first leg, right? Runs Fair obviously says, if the stadium is packed, they will get it. People come out today.
No, honestly, the energy thing there is 100% legit. Like, we talked to Veronica about it. We're saying that people being in the crowd deliver a different energy. It's a difference between, practice. The big difference between practice and actually competing are the people who are in the stands and give you that push above what you do in practice. You can't run in practice like how you do at the stadium because you don't have those people watching you. You know what I mean? And having that one moment, that one chance. The Eminem song, you only get one chance.
Not miss a chance to go. This opportunity go once in a lifetime.
Hey, trust me, like, I need us to get this, because looking back at this is gonna be something that we're gonna be real proud of, that we came out and we were back against the wall. Obviously, we messed up early in the year. The decisions were made that didn't put us in a great position to be qualified for the 4x4, but honestly, we have a chance. And I think once you have a chance to fix something, it's not over, in my opinion. And I feel like this is so exciting. Like, for me, as an athlete, this is what I live for. Like, all of that happened. But you see, today, June the 30th, the last day that we can qualify for the 4x4, we have a chance to go out there and make a difference. And I think that that's something that we're well capable of. I know it don't be a different conversation if we're just wishful. Like, we're not wish. This is actually possible, right?
It is absolutely possible. I mean, come on. They did 259.7 in Bahamas. Of course, it is possible. I feel like these young crop of men, they're going to do it. But I also have a controversial question, Fitz.
Ooh.
Are we going to, the men who attempted in Bahamas twice, are we going to still bring them to Paris to do the heats? Because, in all actuality, they showed up. They were asked to represent the country. They tried. Some of them, they've not made their individual events. So are we going to just say, okay, well, thank you so much for trying? Or are we going to say, come on, go now, boss?
But see, this is new. Remember, back in the days, it used to be first it used to be top 6.
Yeah.
And we added the mixed relays.
Yeah.
It's been top 8 the last couple of years.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. It's a tough one. I think what? This is what we think it should be, right? The top 6 should still go.
Absolutely.
Anything.
Yeah, man, yeah.
I think 2 to fill out the mixed relay should come from the couple of men that answered the call.
Yes.
That's, I think, is the most political correct way for going about it.
Yes.
That way you're rewarding the people who actually, like, I don't care, like, if you're the best man for up on a 4x4, right, that's gonna make us win a medal, you're gonna say, oh, yeah, I'm gonna take you up because the man answer a call. Like, great, yeah, I'm glad saying them answer the call and do what I'm supposed to do. But at the Olympics, we want the best chance to win.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So let's say we'll go out there at Olympics and we could have win if we have somebody different. Are we gonna be like, oh, well, we'll do the fairness thing, though.
No.
At the end of the day, tracks, one thing I love about track and field as compared to other sports like basketball and football, as somebody else pick you. You know what I mean? At tracks that you pick yourself. If you're one of the fastest man in the practice, your coach have to make you run as much as him not like you, as much as desire that you get a chance to create your own opportunities. Now, with the rule changes, and even USATF is having this decision right now in the 4x1 men. Because remember, the USATF have been running the same, 4 men. They're running Noah, Kyrie King, Courtney Lisney, and Christian Coleman, right? Remember, Kyrie King and Courtney Lisney is wasn't in the top 3.
Nope.
So they're not guaranteed a spot.
Nope.
So now what's going to happen? The Christian Miller, the young 18-year-old kid who came 5th, he might not get a spot.
Yep.
Over, say, Courtney Lisney, Kyrie King.
Right.
Courtney Lisney did end up coming, I think 5th or 4th. Actually,
right.
No, the kid
5th, right?
Yeah, no, the kid came
because Coleman came 4th.
Yes, and then Christian Miller
came 5th.
But here's the thing, though, that's a whole different situation. Wouldn't you bring that 18-year-old though? Like, they must say, you need more experience. But
you better start bring him just for bring him sake.
But he earned his spot. 2 years ago, this wouldn't even be a question.
Right, 2 years ago. But for me, no. With these new rules, I really feel like it's really. I would bring him.
Tell you why you don't bring him.
I think they need to.
Tell you why you don't bring him.
I think they need to bring him.
What we talk about Veronica? How old was Veronica when she get the bus?
She under 2000 Olympic team, 18.
All right, and she went on to win the next Olympics in 04. Same thing we talk about, right?
Yeah. So I would bring him. I would definitely
think about if the rules were the same and them said them not bring 18-year-old Veronica. How different? Not saying probably derail our whole career, but like it would be a different. It wouldn't have been the same story. It wouldn't talk about the same thing, right? So I think. Now, I mean, obviously, different situation. Now we're talking about rewarding people that answer the call, but at the same time, just I'm 50-50 about it. I think the way top 6 goes, and then we pick 2 people that discretionary. But I wonder though, why do you think they made that rule change where only the top 3 is sure of their spot, but now the federation gets opportunity?
Because the federations like to show that they're in charge and that they're in power and that they actually can do something. And hey. I hold the cards and I know I'm the puppet master basically, yeah? They want to kind of feel like them are things and I feel like that's just it. Like it's just a power move. Really,
the federation is not things.
They want not things. They want not things. Because for me, the top 6 is for me, that's how it should it should be.
3 rounds you came to, 5-2, came top 6.
Yeah.
I used to be a member. When I used to run, and I'm going to charge, right? You know that I make the finals. First thing I used to do is pick out 2 man who not beat me.
And say, well, you're not beating me, and you're not beating me.
So you want the things, and you want the things.
Yeah.
You're not beating me. So that's how I used to go about picking out and making that top 6. But now the rule has changed. I really don't see the benefit of giving power to the federation to make choices in a sport that the choice is made by itself, by who finished. So you guys, let me know what you think about this new rule change. I mean, rules are changing so much in track and field nowadays.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't mind rule changes.
Evolving
and for me, yes, it's all about earning your spot. And for me, yes, it should be. Obviously, I'm not saying the men who attempted twice should get precedence over whatever. What I am saying is still give them a chance, still bring them right just in the event. You're not gonna bring every single person, but for me. You see, them Monday were literally they answered initially and they attempted not once but twice. I feel like we can maybe do something with them, and as you rightfully say, use them possibly as a reserve for the mixed relay.
And even to go against my own self is that this is what one of the problems with track is that people not showing up. And I always use the example. Suppose LeBron only there performed during playoffs.
Yeah,
basketball would be the same, right? So another case for them being rewarded is this is showing the people that don't show up that this is why you should show up.
Yeah.
So you call you and say you come run a 4x4 we try to qualify for a major championship.
Yeah.
Make sure you're an athlete, and if you don't, then make sure you come top 3.
I'm gonna know some people are gonna fight me for this, but hear me out. You see me? I am going to be fair, bro. You see me? And obviously our federations they don't always get it right.
Yeah.
You see me? But I remember going into a space before Frono even came on Sportsmax, before David Riley and Keith Wellington came on Sportsmax, before all of this debate, and we, us as fans were just saying the federation did not make the call early or it wasn't communicated well. And I know for a fact, me, Kareem Boya Things Weathers, that some of your faves were contacted and they declined.
Yeah.
I know this for a fact.
Yeah.
I know that they said I am not going. Mm-hmm. I know that they said 4x4 now pay me. I'm not calling about the name. I'm just say. You understand? I know that they've declined not once but twice. So I just want this narrative to be removed.
Yeah.
That they weren't aware or whatever the case is. And I'm not picking up for any organization, but truth and facts is fact.
Fear is fear.
Fear is fear, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I say no for the Monday. And bear in mind, if you're injured or you're not in the best health, I understand that. Yeah. But I'm talking about people who are in great shapes who said, I am not going. Mm. And I've seen the conversations and I've heard them out of my 2 ears and them said them now go. You understand? No, hypothetically speaking, if those same men are on the 4x4 now, obviously they deserve to run in Paris. But I say don't bring them on them because they deserve it. You know what I mean? That should be the team. The team that we just called, that should be the team in Paris. But what I'm saying is the athletes who got the call, who their coaches tailor their training, right, to facilitate them going to world relays because it was very important. I feel like some of those men should be rewarded in some way, shape, or form. All if just go bring them on the plane and give them a little trip, do it. Yeah, because they did what a lot of people, and this narrative of they weren't healthy, enough people they healthy, them said them never gonna run.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, and obviously when you go pro, that's one of the parts about professional that kind of brings down that side of the sport, because that team aspect, if it's a JC thing, you have to depend on the relay there.
Of course,
it was the same for LSU, it's go time. This is serious. We're trying to qualify for the national meet in that aspect as where the Olympics will be positioned. You have to go find a way to do it. So it's like the pro world have like a more individualistic mindset where it's like, oh man, I focus on myself. But what about the island? Like at the end of the day, when you step in a person, you have a big Jamaica on your chest, So it's like you're not feel pro. If you make sure say, we're in a position to be able to represent in an event that we have so much history. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things where
it's not like for me, Fitz, if we called you, right? And say for instance that you've been running a lot. Bear in mind, there are a lot of things that goes on back door that we're not privy to, right? So your coach and yourself decided that you've done too many races. I don't think you're in the best of shape. You might have felt an ego, because I know athletes also that actually wanted to run, and throughout preparing for the world relays, they felt something and they felt like I don't want to put my country in that jeopardy. I know that for a fact. But for me though, it's still like all a Javon Powell, brother. Where Javon Powell run the whole collegiate circuit. Javon Powell run from almost January. Javon Powell has run over 30 races, bro. And the man can get a call and say, yo, you know what? Even though I want to focus in my individual event a week and a half, 2 weeks after Bahamas, right? I want to make my individual team. The man never got Olympics yet. You see me? I want to go to the Olympics fit and ready. I'm going to focus on myself. I just ran 44.5. I don't think I should be doing this because I've done enough. But the man took up the phone and the man decided that it's for my country more than anything else. You see me? I'm not starting for killing myself. True. But I'm just saying, bro, like, sometimes put away self. So once again, the man them, where them have training too, they have, their training being tailored for them and for the lengthy, rigorous season, and they've decided, I'm going to do this for my country. They're not getting paid for it, but they did it. So put them on a plane, send them. But not say for run them, but send them go on.
And let's hone in on Javon Powell a little bit, because but I love to know all the people that said no, they're focus on the season. Javon Powell make Paris and answer the call. Two things can happen at once. You can go run a 4x4 for your country and help us qualify for the Olympics, and you can make the team. Because Javon Powell, obviously, 2 years ago he ran 44.7 at UTEP before transferring over to the University of Florida. Last year he had some injury problems. Still ran 45.1, almost qualified for the World Championship. Didn't get that. This year he came back and he went through the season, as you said. Long college season, still answered the call, even though I know soon was going to be the Olympic trials. Never make Olympic before, big deal. They could have said, oh, no, I focus on the Olympic trials. If anything, I'm not telling like, Javon, if you get 250 or 400.
Of course, brother. Of 400,
give me a look at extra thing on top of that. So, big up Javon Powell, obviously 400 meter. One of the men we are looking for being in that finals in Paris, and obviously on the 4x4 team after we make it today. You see me? And after this, man, Powell needed a long vacation. I tell you, boy. You see me? They're just certain athletes who I just know that, for their country, once they're fit, they're going to do it. You see me? And I have all newfound respect for that young man. No jokes about it. When I saw him on that team, when they confirmed him, I'm like, there's no way. Because when I say, Powell will run from Jesus was a boy. Powell will run for he was season. From juniors, I run for qualify for champs. Powell will run indoor, outdoor, up back 200 meter, 4x1, 4x4 for his school, bro. Yeah, man.
Love it.
Vacation though.
Yeah.
Which part of Jamaica and I say for like, man, kickback. I know you treat yourself every weekend.
Bro, you know where my one go, brother? The sandals with the
the one that look like Bali.
Oh Jesus, but it's mad expensive, bro. It is mad expensive. I'm saying expensive.
Save up on the coins, you know.
JTB, but if you got something to it. You understand?
You got to give away them there.
Yeah, please.
I know me, I go in to give away myself.
No, I might as well. But also, right, I love Secrets.
Yeah.
Secrets in Montego Bay. Love it. I've stayed there a couple of times. I love Breathless as well. Yeah. Love it bad. I like all of the Royal Tandem. Yeah.
Man, no everywhere.
No, man. I'm a hotel person.
This tongue, you know,
yeah. But those are the places that, you know, nice vibe, you know, entertainment, all of that. Yeah. But, you know, they deserve a nice vacation when they come back at them yard.
Yeah, man. We are going to have to talk to the hotels, the resorts, and everybody about giving the men's 4x4 something. Deserve it, you know what I mean? Go back and relax after a long season. And then the thing is, after you finish your season, you don't get that much time for relax, you know?
Brother, no.
World Championship next year, no?
Yeah.
You know, only thing about World Championship next year, I think it's going to be in September.
Yeah.
It's going to be in Tokyo.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It should be the final meet for the year.
Yes, I think that's
they're trying to do.
It's going to be the goal.
Right.
All the Diamond Leagues are going to be finished prior to that. September. So, you know what I mean? We're looking forward to that. You know, we're trying to be in Tokyo.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Saying all the best to them. I will absolutely. I mean, obviously, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
For sure. And you know, all right, we spend a lot of time talking about the 4x4. Obviously, that's gonna be one of the biggest things tonight. You know, I'm holding my breath, but like, there's other races going on tonight. So
yeah.
Obviously, let's go to the hurdles.
Before we go to the hurdles, can you explain to me what happened in the long jump? Because I left after the 400 meters. So I know Kerry McLeod won 8:38.
Yes.
Right. So, but what happened with second place and third place?
So, all right, going into it, from what I saw, Wayne Pinnock was in second place with 8:27. So everybody lock in.
Yes.
At this point, everybody thought it was like wrapped up, right? Kerry McLeod, Wayne Pinnock, and then Sean D. Honestly, I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Sean D.
Sean D. Thompson.
Sean D. So you're supposed to say the D. Sean Thompson. So Sean D was in third place with 8:08. So I looked at the results. I'm like, okay, that's the top three. So I walked away. I heard some whispers. There's a protest happening. Sean D was protesting the jump. I didn't hear the mark at the time.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Never really see a much successful protest in long jump, you know what I mean?
True.
But obviously, Jamaica was high tech. We up the video. So if in the fall, you're gonna see. They did the right thing. They marked it before. So they have the mark that he's protesting.
Oh.
Came back now, looked at the results now, ready to do the recap. That's the 8:30.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, 8:30 moved him in front of Wayne Pinnock.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, Tajay Gale, who might have had the qualifier, Sean D didn't have the qualifier for the Olympics.
No.
So guys, if you're at the Olympic trials and you finish fourth and someone in front of you do not have the Olympic standards, then you still have a chance to go. So at that point, before the protest, Tajay Gale was on the plane. 1 foot on the plane.
Right. And Sean D wouldn't have had the...
And Sean D is just slap him put, you know what I mean? And come in and like, you can imagine the dramatics of that? The difference between you and going to your first Olympics was, you know, a protest, you know, and then same thing with Tajay Gale. I didn't see him around the area, but that must have been crazy. If he had walked away thinking like, yeah, man, may I make it? And then the ear on the show say, oh, somebody pass here, and then get the Olympic standard and that take you out, then
I'll be gutted, bro. I'll be gutted, but I mean, fair is fair, right? For the persons who may not know, Shandy was actually on the team in Eugene in 2022. Right. Well, he was placed third at the trial, so this is somebody who's been trying, right? Yeah. 8:30 is now his personal best.
Yes.
And he's now number 9. Well, tied for number 9 in the world.
In the world.
Right. So in the top 10, we obviously have Wayne Pinnock at number 3 with 8:40. We have Kerry McLeod tied for number 4 at 8:38. Then we have Sean D tied for number 9. But let me just say, I'm going to ask you this before we move on quickly. You know, obviously, our first medal in the men's long jump is a legendary James Beckford, right? In 1996, where he got that silver medal with 8:29.
Yeah.
Or other Olympic stagings, right? In 2004, James Beckford was 4th in Athens. Right? 2016, Damar Forbes, 12th in Rio.
Yeah.
2020, 2021, Tajay Gale was 11th. So, winner of the world medal, we've not. And basically, those four stagings, those are the only times we have ever been in a final, right? So, do you think this year we're going to add a medal to our tally, and to, you know, possibly, can we get the goal? I don't know.
You know my boy from Greece. You know?
Oh, brother, man.
Hey, man tough, you know. This is
Brother.
the thing. Medal, I'm gonna throw the medal out there, but I'm not gonna say nothing about the goal.
Right.
Because we already have the World Junior record holder, Italian, that's he's jumping out the pit. We have the Greek.
Yes.
He's jumping out the pit.
Yes.
So the thing is, at the end of the day, it's going to take 840 plus, I think, the medal.
True.
Obviously, we know that we have two jumpers that's capable of that. They might have to do that on the day.
True.
Shandy, as I would say, it's great on your PB, but the thing is that we have to see a little bit more consistency out of it. Say, all right, you're at 830 man, yesterday, sure, but we have to see, are you going to be at 830 man? And obviously, say it'll take 840 plus, even though that might be different. But I think long jump is on that upline stream again. Remember back in the days, you could jump 8. 8-1.
Yeah.
Maybe get a medal. No.
May I jump 860 now?
Yeah, 860.
865.
When you see those marks, you got to check the wind.
Yeah.
So I think, yes, we can definitely walk away with a medal.
Yeah.
We'd love to get 2 again.
Yes.
I think we're capable of 2. I'm holding off for 2. So, yes, I think at least 1 medal over for 2.
Sure.
I think we'd have to have a great competition.
Same.
What do you think I'll take for win? I say 860 again.
I think 8 highs for real, bro. Like based on what we've
I
seen.
jump 8-7, I'll turn off the TV.
No man, if 8-7 jump, just know I'm not watching more Olympics ever again. But I feel like we are capable. Win Pinnock and Kerr McLeod, I feel like they can, obviously be on that podium. We need the next medal. Like the 1 medal is something that's not gonna work for me. Yeah, son.
A 2 medal per event alone.
Yeah, please.
And Shandy, congratulations on making your first Olympics as a big jump yesterday.
Yeah.
I think a big win for Shandy would be getting that top 12, getting in that finals, getting the next round.
Yes.
And if he jump 830 in the first round, 100% he's going to the.
It's a boost of confidence, man.
So, exactly. So we'll be there. Shandy, I'm going to talk to you. We can't wait. We have to bring this conversation going forward. And before we go into the next conversation, I just want to say, Jamaica today, we're going to finish up the Olympic trials. Currently, Jamaica has 88 medals at the Olympics.
Yes.
I have a promotion going. I'm going to tell you more details, but Jamaica to 100. That's what I'm calling it.
Oi, Jamaica to 100.
We need 12 medals to hit 100 medals at the Olympics.
Boy, man,
that's going to be the goal. Hey, guess what?
If
it's easy, anybody can do it.
I mean, if it was easy, then everybody would be a champion.
How much medal we win last year? I think we won 12 at World Championship last year.
Was it 11? 12, 11, somewhere around there?
Somewhere around there. So it's not impossible.
12 is possible.
12 is possible. Yeah, 12 is hard.
Yeah.
Not if I can win 20, like.
When? Not right now. But let's see it.
But Jamaica to 100. So what's going to happen is we're going to have different promotion. I want you guys to guess the tally, how much we're going to win. I want you to guess who's going to win the medals. And when I come up with the full information, whoever guess everything right, trust me, the prize you're going to win.
Mega Paris.
Hold on, man.
Because if I say competition going on fits,
yeah, that's not Paris, man. Because after you have to.
Okay.
The results are coming out after, but no, it's like a trip into the island, man. Remember, you said Jamaicans need to visit more Jamaican places.
Right.
We are trying to make it happen. We are trying to use your chat knowledge to reward it. Because the whole of experts and an internet coach, right?
Everybody a track and field coach, a physio, a therapist, everything in one.
So remember, Jamaica to 100.
Yeah.
That's the goal. We want to hit 100 medals at the Olympics here in 2024 in Paris. I mean, that would be crazy to see. I think it's definitely possible. It's hard, which I'm glad because Jamaicans, if it's too easy, if it was just 5 more medals, would have bothered me.
Right.
That's not really motivate with.
What about sending them? Just hard and just still.
We're hardworking people. You know what I mean? We're just skip the Olympics and see how 2020 But anyways, next event.
Oh God, the hurdles, man. We saw the hurdles yesterday.
Practice.
Yeah. Akira Nugent, obviously, did a season's best. The fastest time yesterday, 12.46 in semifinals, won in a -1 win, by the way. -1.1. Daniel Williams was second, 12.57 in that semifinals. Onika Wilson, 12.76. Then we also,
first year.
And we also spoke about it with Janae.
Yeah.
And we said these are some names to look out for, right? I told you guys Roswell, Onika, I said somebody else. Can't remember. Oh, Amari Brown. Yes. But
in Johnny Brown ran good too.
Brother, how about Johnny Brown? Fun.
Not Stan.
Not a Stan.
No Stan.
I mean, yeah, but I said it that I would love to see her in a final. And Janique is naturally talented. I feel like out of a lot of our athletes, she's top 3 raw talent. of all time. But anyways, that was good.
Too,
yeah,
she was out for a couple.
Out for a couple of seasons, going through some personal things.
Yeah.
You know, been back here now at MVP. Stephen Francis also did say that she looks good. I feel like anything is possible. Yeah, but the next semifinals we saw Megan Tapper 12-7-1 season's best. Demisha Roosevelt, Amoy Brown, Brittany Anderson, unfortunately, was fourth in that race, 12.93. But all the persons who we said were going to make it, other than Yannick Thompson, kind of surprised me. I thought that she would have been in the final.
I think also too.
You know, it's kind of weird.
And Brittany Anderson, I think next year she's back.
Yes, absolutely.
This is first full year out of the injury, and she already running the times that she's been running. Coming out here.
Yeah.
I mean, next year, 2025. Remember, she win 2022. She won a silver. At the World Championship
in that world record. Well, with an aided world record race.
Yes, exactly. So I mean, that top three. This is what I say. It's our first time, only time we really gotta like put. My number two. I got them on the team already.
Wow.
Kira Nugent, Daniel Williams. You know what I mean? I put them on the plane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm ticket by first class. You know what I mean?
And then hotel book everything.
Book,
we to Paris.
You know what I mean? So like the way them run yesterday, I mean going at it and I see them look for each other after the line, like I want to say, yeah man, okay, serious out here. You know, obviously it's the hurdles, as long as I'm not letting the hurdles. And I've seen how Daniel Williams have been running this year. I talked to her, you know, all of this year, and you know, our big goal is just making it. And I think for them, once they run a clean race, I just don't see two people beating them out because, you know what I mean? Like, you have to go run 12-3, and the two of them capable of running 12-3. You know what I mean? One of the persons that we talked about definitely came and showed up too, Megan Tapper.
Megan is going to be Megan, man. You know?
Thing I'll say is, I don't know, but she looked like she was grimacing a lot yesterday when I was seeing her. I don't know if she was like tired or I know she had some tape on her hamstring, but she was grimacing. I'm not sure.
I mean, 12.73 season's best yesterday. You know, she's been doing some 12.8s and some 12.9s and things like that. Obviously, she's not at her best self. But you know, as I've been saying, Megan is in, you know, a championship runner. Megan will find it. I don't know where Megan find it from. Megan run from her toe point, come right up in her cranium. You understand me? Megan decides if she have to go skate on the toe for go on the team, she can skate on it. Yeah, but I made my predictions publicly already. Your top two is also in my top two, and I'm going to throw in Megan Tapper in there. I'm not doubting Megan, but you know, any card can play.
I'll say this: Megan has that. Some athletes have that gene.
Yeah.
So when it's time, it's time. And like at this point, like she don't need to give me any more evidence. Say, oh, she have it. Like, you know what I mean? Remember, this is an Olympic medalist.
Yeah, she's the only woman in Olympic history to have given us a medal in the sprint hurdles, bro. You understand me? Lassina Golding Clark and Delwyn Ennis London and Bridget Foster Hilton, like those are legends for us, right? And they've only made it to finals, right? They've never been on the podium. Megan has. So I feel like, come on, man, she's definitely gonna be that top three for me.
I feel like, I don't know why people as a daughter. She must be like, what more do you want from me? Like, yeah, I mean, everything but the men's, you know, we talk about Orlando make a team Bennett.
Orlando make a team Bennett. Orlando make a team Bennett.
Going in, correct?
Yes. 13-8, man, is crazy in semifinals 3, right? And Tyler Mason was second in that race, 13.30. We saw in semifinal 2, Brody, 13.32. Omar McLeod, 13.34. Hans Parchment, no semifinal 1, 13.42. I feel like that's everybody that we were talking about from the episode with Jenny. Those are all the main protagonists. Now, everybody know me. I do host my spaces, right? You guys are a little bit stuffy because of the rain and the things. I said, somebody said last night a bold prediction. Somebody said on the space their top 3: Hans Parchment, Omar McLeod,
2 Olympic champion,
Orlando Bennett. Them said, and these are the person's exact words: pressure, I go bust pipe, and broad dynamic the team. That's what the person said. Boldly. That's what he said.
Look, obviously, later tonight we'll jump on Kareem Space.
Yes, please.
Make sure to come on Twitter. What's your Twitter name?
Boya Things. So grab the space.
We're going to on the space later. A recap all them talk about. So make sure once you leave here, bookmark it for later. We're going to dip on the space and we're going to talk. You know what I mean? have some great discussions. But I don't agree with that. Tell you why? This man is a Commonwealth champion. So where was the pressure busting pipe at that point? You know what I mean?
Pressure for me, as I've said, yes, we've seen 2 championships for the past 2 years, 2 world championships where he crashed out, and that was because of pressure. I feel like it was just him being anxious, like he knows the shape that he was in.
I guess we can make that point.
But for me, brother, bear in mind, remember said Brady win your last in a 12-9 poor, you know, bro.
Yep.
You understand me? Remember said Brady opened his season 13-2, bro. Like, how do you open your season back from an injury with a 13-2?
Yeah.
And you do it 2 times.
Yeah, I'm not say that case for Brad Bell because he win too much already. You know, you can make a case a couple world championship. Him should have make it and didn't. But to me, 3 strikes and you're out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's some other athletes who got them strike, but I think Brady still have a next opportunity now. You know what I mean, for coming in and do it. I think, you know, obviously there's always gonna be pressure out there. But I mean, I'm not against their prediction.
No.
Who said like
I loved what he said. He riled up the people in another space. But for me, I just don't agree with the pressure bus pipe thing for Brady.
Yeah,
because
I don't agree with
me,
that point.
I feel like Brady is one of the most confident you ever
this is the thing though. No matter how veer off a little bit, but it's just like people always remember your failures way more than remember your success. So like to put a pressure bus pipe thing on Brady, I think it's unfair because I feel like he's had way more successes and his success has been so loud. Imagine where the man are coming from now, you know, to be a good junior and now, you know, excelling on the senior stage and all of a sudden his pressure bus pipe because, you know, I failed a few times. Well, guess what him do? If anything, I say he's more likely to be successful now because as soon as you fail, you learn from him. Like, okay, next time, I remember even both the most clutch man in the sport. Remember, so that man there mess up. You know, there was the Olympics or world champion when we were in 20 in the heat.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So imagine them there put all those things. Remember, say, both. Let me just cuss ball, remember chain
him out. Tell him no sense and this and that. I want to hype him up, and then he was just like, you know, wait on it, hold my spikes. Yeah,
exactly.
So I got training real quick. I'll come show them where I'm going. But I'm waiting on your predictions. That I wait for.
For the men hurdles, like the one of them go.
Yeah.
The high hurdles.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Short one though. Hurdles are gone.
No, the 110-meter hurdles.
Let me
boy.
All right. I'm not going to full prediction.
Yeah.
I think Ansi Pochman I make the team because it's the home run. Once you're a person, in there in good form, and you're a person who come from behind, that I got make people stand up. People can feel someone coming from behind.
And Ansi's a very big man.
Yeah, exactly. So that makes somebody tighten up and they might deport. If you notice, Brady don't really come and win the championship, you know. He's a vet. So not Brady, I mean Ansi. Right. Ansi's a vet.
He's gonna deliver.
And he's gonna come out here and just come third or second.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I see Ansi in my top 3. I think Omar McLeod on the redemption run.
Okay.
On the redemption, like him making that team right now. You can't describe how I'm gonna feel after.
Right.
Because after, you know, the last time he won was 2016 in the Olympics.
Yes.
And, you know, it's been like a hell of a run. This is like a cap.
Yeah.
On top of that story. You know what I mean? For really go with everything. Like the man really go through some different things.
Yes.
And I see him going out there and performing to a point where my day not top 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, I give him a 3rd. I'm not scared. Brad Bell. I feel like the man is a champ. And the confidence, the reason that Brad is a confident person.
Very
confident people, not burst under pressure.
Definitely.
Them actually welcome it. You see me? So that's my top 3.
So what about Orlando make a team Bennett?
This might be the first team to make, to be honest. This might be. But if he did make it, more surprised because Orlando make a team Bennett. Obviously, Tyler Mason going to be on the outskirts. I think he's going to need for like have the race of life.
Tyler's going to do something.
But Tyler, have the times I'm running at the past, like especially last year, running back that time, I got put him in contention. He just have a debt at the top of him talent or in times for being able to go out there and actually compete.
I feel like this is one of our hottest, you know, events, obviously.
Yeah.
So I echo all of your thoughts, to be honest. I feel like I cannot see Hansen not making that team.
Yeah.
I cannot see Brad Bell not making that team. And that's it for me.
Yeah, I mean we got a 3rd, but we're gonna go from there. Next up is going to be the 200 meters. Let's start with the men because I think that's a little easier right now. I think Andrew Hudson is the only one with a qualifying standard. If I'm correct, because I mean I know otherwise I'm disappointed that we talked about this a little bit. I think yesterday or the day before, where we're not having any men that's gonna be doing the 1-2 double. That's something that we haven't seen since like 2016. Bro.
I'm just not impressed.
Usain was the last person to do it, which is kind of like I'd love to sit down and have some conversations. I haven't really like dug into it of like why Jamaican men in a way, because right now Noah Lyles is doing the double. Kenny Benerick is doing the double for the US. None of the women on the US team are qualified for the double. But they entered it at the very least, you know what I mean?
Womp.
So I think I don't know why that's happening now. I think a lot of people are saying that it's going to affect the performance in 100. 100 is a marquee event.
But it can be done though. Like
obviously, it can be done.
We've seen people been doing this since 1948.
Yeah,
like,
successfully. Not just a try, them do it successfully.
So it can be done. Obviously, I just think that, as someone said in the space last night, it's just passion. They don't have the passion for the 200 meters. So I think that is just it. But I don't know what we need to do to build our 200 meters, but. Well,
we need to attempt it more.
Anything happens today. I all the best to all the 200 man. At this point.
Yeah, if I'm correct, Andrew Hudson is the only Jamaican man now.
What is the qualifying time again? Let me double check. I was actually just looking at it.
But I think you had last year he ran it within the qualifying period, 2023. But obviously this year he's had some injury problems. He's been in and out this season. So I mean, expecting him to go out there and win. I mean, Brian Levy had a fast time.
Brian Level, yeah, but yeah, all right,
yeah,
cool.
I mean,
cool.
I hope we get back next year. Obviously, we see Oblique Seville.
But in 1996,
run that this year. I think Akeem Blake had great potential also in that event.
I want to see like a barrage crewman there one day also, try to step up. I see Sanjay Davis had tried it too, so kudos to him.
Yeah.
The reason people I'm kind of silent to the 200 meters because if I'm supposed to say what more I have to say, I feel like we're not gonna just ban me up on the whole internet.
But moving on.
So Fitz, move on. What am I gonna do?
Move on.
You realize all I say is yeah.
Hey, women 200 meters. Obviously, Shericka Jackson. She's gonna be someone. The US. Let's talk about the US 200 because they made a team and their top three are solid.
Who's in the top three?
Top three is gonna be Gabby Thomas. 21.5. Britton Brown, it was 21.8, and Mackenzie Long, the NCAA champion, 21.9. That's your top three.
Who came fourth?
And I only saw the top three results. So the top three, those are the ones going to Paris. And it was a solid team they're sending. And I don't think right now we have that depth, but we have what we need. Number one.
Yeah.
Shericka
Jackson, bro.
Looking smooth yesterday.
Yeah.
I think the thing with Shericka, I don't think, to me, in my personal opinion, she don't need to sub 22 today.
Brother, Shericka can go there and go jog.
Yeah, that's
like
motherfucker even if you win, to be honest.
Shericka can just run 70% and still make the team.
And honestly, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. I think same thing for Nikisha Price. I don't even think she need to go too hard.
I didn't even think she needed that 49.6 yesterday.
Just said that.
Yeah, I don't think she needed that 49.6.
I don't think she have it in her for like chill, but we need her coming on the home stretch.
Nikisha can just and just call it a day. Yeah, like I got Pegasus later, guys, some Oxtail or something. Yeah, please. Yeah, Shericka Jackson obviously on that team. Lani Tava Thomas, obviously she placed third last year to make the team to go to Budapest, but because of the citizenship issue and all of that, she's going to make the team as well.
Yeah.
Who else did there?
Nisha Berger. Is that no? Mr. Her name.
Nisha Berger. Right. Nisha Berger. I mean, yeah. I can see it happening.
I can see it.
I can see it.
Wrong to Kimona Davis. Is this her first outing for the season?
No.
She had come back from. I know she was injured for the longest.
She should attempt sometimes.
So she did. I saw her yesterday and I was like, I mean, obviously she was injured, this year, her senior season at Texas. So to really have the year. Last year she had a really good year.
A very good year last year.
A breakthrough season, but injuries is that type of thing. Injuries can like derail some of the progression that you're supposed to have. But behind her, nevertheless, once you can come out again, renality might not be the time that you want to run, but you're back healthy. You just have to take the wins from the races and just roll with that. So
I mean, she has gone 22-9, well, 22-8.
Okay, 22-8.
In May. So
okay, she have something in there. What's that? She have to run a little for the qualifier.
Yeah, I feel like anybody can be the third person. Yeah. But obviously Sherika Jackson. I loved Lani yesterday. I feel like
I like Lani and Berger for the next two places.
Oh yeah, man, absolutely, man, absolutely. But the US team, congratulations to them. You know,
congrats.
People need to stop doubting Gabby Thomas.
Yeah,
Gabby's her.
She's a medalist.
Her. And
she's doing big thing outside of the sport too. It's not just like she run good, she like make some big business moves. You know what I mean? I think she's someone good for younger athletes to model off. Like
she's somebody that actually delivers. Yeah.
So I mean, 200. So 400 meters, we touch on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Nikisha can just, you know. I don't know. I look at training sneakers if you want to go to Nikisha just wearing a look at sneakers and so you understand? In a long tights. You get me?
Look at warm-up gears.
Okay, warm-up gears, I just call it a day, sister.
Nah, but all due respect to the other ladies. Too.
No,
I mean,
right, no.
You know, you guys are great
yeah,
too.
But it's just a shape that she's in right
she's
now.
She's national record holder.
Like 48-8, brother, I don't know, monkey time.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. And I cannot be a hypocrite. And once again, there's some fantastic ladies in the field. We're not, saying that we don't just have it, but we're just saying based on the shape that she's in.
That's a new level.
I just feel like Nikisha can just run in her girls and just say, all right, yeah, man, I made this.
But the 4x4 team, that women's 4x4 team, going to challenge for a medal for sure. I mean, we have the quality. I think a lot of those ladies can, as you said, some people run.
They're going to challenge for a medal where?
Where
they're going to challenge for the medal?
In the 4x4?
Oh, okay.
In the 4x4?
Yeah.
Good chance.
Yeah.
Good chance.
yeah.
I mean, some strong teams, obviously.
Yeah.
Unless the US just drop the button.
Brother.
Them I win.
Yeah, I swear to God.
You know what I mean? The US can put somebody random on the anchor.
Brother,
you know what I mean?
The US can put a 2 team out there.
Yeah, exactly.
I read a blue team and just say, all right,
yeah, nobody can deny that. But you know, obviously there's gonna be Netherlands.
We're gonna strong for a team.
But I think those ladies.
I was just pulling the legs. Yeah.
I also think we can send a strong. We need to send a strong mixed relay team out there.
I've told you about the 400 meter fits. I need you to explain to us the mixed relays because I don't think Jamaica, once again, maybe because we don't have Wi-Fi and we live in huts here, maybe we are just not catching on, as to how to put together a proper mixed 4x4 team. I don't know. Maybe the signal at Jamaica is not strong enough yet that we don't reach that part that early. Is it me? But 400 meters. Oh, what's her name? Janelle Broomfield, PB, and she got the Olympic star.
Hey, did you hear the stadium announcer?
No. When you say?
He's like, must be the last effect.
I know what you say? It's a recorded chambers for good.
We don't have to meet, but turn out the mic. I say, I laugh, man. I say, yo, make sure our moment.
Please.
She want to do her thing herself. You know what I mean? Like, I think she's been out there training hard.
Yes.
She was great as a junior. I think now she's like on the upward tick. So, like, honestly, bold prediction, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw one out of four sub 50 today.
Really?
Yes. I think Stacey and Williams have something in her. She run the right race. She have it in her and she's in the same camp as DeAndre Watkins.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised to see an XL 50, an XL 50 from one of the ladies. But honestly, I think when it comes to the girls 4x400, I think 4x4 is where I think the best.
The 4x4, them on
great. We need 12 medals.
Competitive.
You know when you go into Olympics, you have to sit down and write down which part you get a medal.
From no. So
it's just like more make sure somebody can put the women 4x4 as a medal now. No, it can be tough, but I feel like we have
a great team, man. Like we have Cherokee, we have Stacey and Williams, we have Nikisha Price, Broomfield. Like that 4x4 team can be a solid team, and they'll be ready by Paris. But who's your top three? If it's still waiting in your top three.
Top three?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say top three, man.
Say,
it's gonna be tough.
Nikisha.
A pool of four.
Okay. Yeah. So it was Nikisha, Stacey, and who else did you say? And Cherokee.
That's my pool.
Okay.
But I see Angelina Knight. I would have her there because I love 400-meter hurdlers in the 400, but she's in lane one. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that'll be very hard for her.
Obviously, that's going. So I mean, let's see how it goes. I think that pool can. But I love when it gets shake up. I love when people make predictions and they're not being completely wrong.
Also, don't be surprised if Stephanie and McPherson does something spectacular too.
Big legend in there. You know, I mean, she's been there before, and I always fear somebody who's done it before because then body can always just snap and go out there.
Muscle memory, man.
We'd love to see her on the next team, our next Olympics. So,
are those all events?
We were talking about mix. So the mix is there. Last one we talked about on episode.
Explain to us the running order of the mixed event, please, and the gender, etc., etc.
I'm gonna keep it short. So initially, they used to make teams pick whatever order they want to.
Right.
But now they've switched it up. Now it's the same order regardless. Man, woman, man, woman.
So man, woman, man.
Everybody
woman.
has to do it that way. No, I think the thought process of the relay got changed. But here's the biggest problem with the mixed relay, why Jamaica hasn't done it. It's not because we know all the talent. We know we have the talent. It's just that it doesn't have the notoriety of a 4x4. If somebody win a medal in a mixed relay, people will be like, oh, a mixed relay, I'm winning it now. And we need to throw that out.
Yeah.
Throw that thought process out. It's a legit relay, just like the 4x1 and the 4x4.
It's an actual relay.
Dynamics, the only event where a man and woman can participate together. And when has that ever been a bad thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, we definitely need to take it more serious. That medal is going to count towards the 12. So we can make the 100. You know what I mean?
If it's a try with the 12 medal,
yeah. Jamaica to 100.
Yeah.
Yo, build some shirts.
Jamaica to 100. Yeah. But is the rule that you can only change one time?
From what I heard, I gotta read the book. You know what I mean? Change every day. My change yesterday. I'm gonna know. So
I'll change this one.
I think you can only make one change, and it's back-to-back days on the first competitive day of track and field, which is gonna be August 2nd. I believe it. Or August 1st is the first day.
I think it's August 1st or August 2nd.
August 1st or August 2nd. So it's gonna be back-to-back days. You can only make one change on that. I think I don't like that rule. I think they should change, give them two.
At least two, one female, one male.
So that way you can at least bring in two top people to run one race. You know, you don't want your top, female or male runner who's gonna be vying for a medal in the open have to run two races before they even step on the track to run their open. And that's what's been hurting us. You know what I mean? Like, let's say someone like Antonio, who eventually became the 400-meter world champion last year. You won't risk that. I run a mixed relay, you know what I mean? And that is a reason why they put the 4x4 after, because they want all the best people to be running the 4x4. That's why they want to put it before the mixed relay, so before the open 400. So I think the way to fix the mixed relay is to give two.
I think two
changes, or just move it after. I move the 400 up. I move it after, so that way people can actually focus on that. So
I think two for sure. One female, one male. You guys can bring in one female and can bring in one male.
Exactly.
You understand? But we need to take it seriously and we need to send out a nice team.
Especially for the prelims. I think last year we didn't set up the prelims. We didn't plan for success last year. So not making the finals, we didn't give ourselves a chance to get a medal. And like we can't get 12 medals
if we're not
make the finals, right?
Fitz on the 12. Fitz on the 12 are gonna kill me today. Fitz is on it with the 12.
That's the only thing I'm gonna add this year. Everybody, thank you again for coming out. Roots and Records, episode 7.
Yeah.
Thankful to be there. Obviously, we started a little late today, but I'm glad for everyone who's there commenting in the chat. Just looking forward to the Olympics. We're looking forward to finishing up day 4 of 4, day 7 for us, season 1. It's gonna be great. Looking forward to everything that's gonna come. Thank you to all our guests that came this week.
Yes.
Melanie Walker on day 1.
Jenny
had a great
Elizabeth.
Jenny Elizabeth, Sports Girlie on day 2. Jaden Hibbert
on day 3.
Wonder Kid day 3. Thank you for giving us some time. Day 4,
Tanya Lee
Perkins, Lee Marketing, gave some great business advice.
Yes.
Day 5 was Donovan White, Director of Tourism. Gave us some real insights on the tourism sector. Just great conversation overall. Great video coming out with him about the spots that you need to visit when you when you come to Jamaica, when you visit Jamaica, or if you're even in
and some of the spots I've never heard about, by the way. So
trust me, you need to listen to that video. Coming out soon.
And then
day 6. Veronica Campbell Brown, like, hey. You might be able to tell us we have a favorite.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
It's for not today's price, son, because Fitz and I, we interviewed Veronica Campbell Brown. Yes, it's a big deal.
We negotiate all the contracts.
All contracts. No, fuck yesterday. For my walk to yesterday, I called my manager. Hey, start putting on an extra 100 on that. Yeah,
up that
like gonna up the fee, no. But man, thank you guys so much for riding with us. Thanks to Fitz for conceptualizing this idea. For me, it's something that we needed. we're on something, and you may never know. You may see us sooner than next year.
Definitely, my CS. Kareem, you've been great.
Yeah, but
Honestly,
it's
I
been a
cannot
man.
tell a
Thanks,
lie.
man.
Like,
Appreciate it.
you were everything I expected and more, to be honest. And like, you definitely deliver. When I first thought about this, you were the first person to say it to, and it's like as soon as it became a realistic thing, reach out, we talk.
Yeah.
And now we're here, we're doing it. Not only just talk,
Yeah.
Like, you need to like make some action. So, us being here doing this right now,
Yes.
it's been great. Big shout out to the Pegasus Hotel for having us.
Yes.
Obviously come to the Pegasus. They have about 10 restaurants in here.
I mean, some oxtail there. Whatever can buy some.
Big up to Oxtail.
Yeah.
We love Oxtail. Big shout out to the Jamaica Tourist Board. It was really investing in Jamaica, investing in our athletes, and really selling the brand Jamaica to a worldwide thing. And obviously, Kareem asked some important questions. What about the Jamaicans in Jamaica enjoying, Jamaica themselves? Because I feel like we don't get a chance to
answer that.
And as the director said, the opportunities are distinct. As I said, I think us Jamaicans have a thing about not taking that personal responsibility of going out there. The websites with all the deals, it's right there. Visit
Jamaica.com.
Yes. Go on there. There's crazy deals. I see one going on right now, 65% off, up to 65% off some hotels. That's something that you could do. You want to treat yourself like how Kareem do every weekend.
I want to never treat myself, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I appreciate everyone who come through. Looking forward. Look out for all the announcement. Look out for more content coming tonight. The Olympic trials is going on. Roots and Records, episode 7, season finale of season 1. When season 2 will start?
I don't know.
All right. And we're out.